hit that like, share, and subscribe for me so as many people can get the message who need to get it, okay? Archangel Michael, the ancestors, the angels of the Most High, we ask that you ascend down into this present moment, giving us guidance and clearance, helping us heal and ascend to our proper timeline that we can now hold. In your holy name we pray, as above, so below. Show me the overall energy of this reading. It comes out with the Three of Swords, but it's somebody seeing everything exactly as it is. Some type of difficult decision where they had to take time to rediscover their vitality. Somebody's in their head. Somebody's all in their mind. They're seeing some type of judgment over a situation, over whatever they're seeing very clear. They're trusting in the flow of life as well, okay? So somebody is very tapped into their mind, okay, and their emotions at this time, because they're looking back at themselves with some type of compassion, finding balance while looking back through the looking glass, the reflection, okay? So somebody could be looking at the man in the mirror. It could go along with that short that I just posted. Mirror, mirror on the wall, what do I need to correct most of all, okay? So somebody could really be tapping in to their shadow side, doing a lot of shadow work. Show me the ancestor message for tonight. All of your prayers are heard and mirrored back to you from the unseen realms. Be grateful, praise things before they manifest, and always ask for the highest good. When you plead and beg, you will bring only more reasons to plead and beg. Instead, offer your prayers as a sacred gift, as a testament of your faith in a higher power. Open up and let Spirit move through you, comfort you. Add meditation as a way to become empty so that you will be ready to be filled with inspired epiphanies, peace and understanding and joy. In this moment, your prayers are being answered for the highest good of both you and all life. Sometimes what you pray for is not supposed to happen for you. Your prayers will be answered in surprising ways. At the moment, we are listening attentively to your prayers and want you to know your highest good is our priority. And this could be why somebody is seeing things exactly as they are. They could be seeing it as heartbreak, as some type of hurt, because their prayers are not being answered in the manner that they would like them to, because they don't serve their highest good. And your ancestors are coming through telling you, you need to empty yourself in a place of meditation. You need to allow yourself to become completely empty so you can become full with spirit, because there's some type of epiphany to a difficult decision that you're going to find. It's going to bring you peace. It's going to allow you to rediscover your individuality. It's going to allow you to heal, lay something to rest, and look back at yourself with some type of compassion and go, man, I really needed to make this decision a while ago. Okay, but be glad for where you are, because you trusted in the flow of life. And you're getting your wishes fulfilled because of that, especially emotionally, especially when it means to getting out of your head. Hang on a second, I have to get my charger. Don't spam up the comments, and you can be respectful of the community guidelines, please. No, this isn't a free card reading. I'm just pulling on the energy that Spirit wants me to pull on at this moment, and I'm going to get back started, okay? So, collective, whoever this reading is for, your ancestors are telling you that your highest good is their priority, and they're going to so see that it happens this way, okay? Look, because they definitely want you to heal. They definitely want you to shine. They definitely want whatever hurt you to heal. Okay, they want you to accept something and then release it. 333 could be important because you're about to go through this Merkaba enhancement, and that's because you're going to heal. It was designed this way. It's the cosmic blueprints for you to have a new beginning, okay? For you to take off on some type of journey and ascend, to nourish and to flourish, okay? Show me who this reading's for. For somebody who needs to meditate, okay? Because you're manifesting right now. Easy does it is your energy. Your third eye is at an all-time high. You're manifesting your wildest dreams right now. Look, with manifest and I'm golden, you're definitely manifesting your wildest dreams right now. You're taking off. You're going forward. You're giving something a whirl. Okay, collective? Look, because you have this Midas touch when it comes to your manifestation powers, when it comes to this golden energy that's about you, something's going to happen for you between August 4th and the 11th, okay? You could have manifested this back in around January 7th, but you're becoming a star, and somebody has to eat their words about you, because you're not in this fishbowl energy anymore. You're not putting limitations on yourself. Your heads aren't in the clouds. You're realizing you're possible, and you've manifested your destiny, okay? Maybe that's why you're seeing things exactly as they are. Maybe what you prayed for and wished for is not exactly what's happening for you, but you are going to see how you've manifested everything you could have ever wanted. You could have a lot of insecurities right now, or you could have in the past, okay? That's what has to be released. That's what you had to release. Hey, good thing if you don't like it, you can change the channel. Look, this has been a quest for whoever I'm picking up on, for you to release these insecurities, for you to follow your instincts. And look, it was a big discovery. There's a big discovery that's going to happen for you. It's some type of solar consciousness that's going to happen like in this parallel moment that you're in life right now, okay? Look, it's your perception, because you're releasing the insecurities. That was, yeah, that's what the imbalance was. That's what had to be released. It was the insecurities. That's what's going to balance everything out. And Spirit is putting you in a place to show more faith. They're telling you, we're answering your prayers, okay? Be thankful. Say prayer. Say, look, in your prayers, be thankful. Be grateful for what you've manifested before it even happens. Be of service through your prayers, okay? Because you remove some type of huge blockage of, look, of somebody who, or something, some type of person in your life that really had a big ego, okay? They could have liked to drink a lot. these people all have these bottles in their hands, okay? But you spoke something out perfectly. You could have said a prayer that was, Holy Father, bring in everything that was designed for my highest good while removing everything that doesn't need to be in my life out, okay, collective? You could have said something like that, and it could have moved out some type of grief out of your life as well, where there was an imbalance to that because of some part of rejection. But this all goes back to the insecurities. That's how they got there, okay? But you're reaping a harvest now. There could be maybe there's a house for sale. Maybe somebody tried to take it out from underneath you or something like that. But you're getting your piece of the pie. You're accepting what you need to do. Some type of creation. This prayer that you said, it's going to bring you a lot of joy in your life, collective, because somebody you were dealing with was a facade. Somebody in isolation was really a big facade, okay? And you're going to gain some type of wisdom about this so that things can really die off, okay? It's your self-worth. You have to stand true to it to get this balance in your life, okay, collective? So Divine is creating something around your life. A lot of growth around your heart. They could have felt like this was an emergency with this emergency room here. They're like, emergency, emergency. We have a heart that's shutting down. Poof, poof, okay? And they started waking you up. They started being of service to you to help you find your self-worth, okay? For you to find balance in your life, for you to have this growth, okay? You could be this mystic that I'm picking up on, and something is very bittersweet because you have a miracle that is coming towards you, okay? This miracle is really going to be bittersweet for other people, because, and it's going to be like, somebody's going to want your forgiveness for being, like, impatient with you. But you're just sitting in this energy of gratitude with a miracle here, okay? Maybe you're not worried about what was going on that this person wants forgiveness for, because maybe, yeah, some type of deceit that they displayed towards maybe a twin flame. Okay, some type of union, and maybe you're just not worried about it. This is your templed path, okay? For you to go forward, angel number 1222, something by December of this year it goes along with this miracle, okay? Yeah, that's going to be like the gate. The moment that you walk through, like, this goddess of this moon, this goddess of the love, is something under the moon that is coming in the form of love. It could come in around December 30th of 2025, December 27th, 2000. Somebody's going to walk away from something and walk right into something, okay? They're going to take a lot of action. They're going to take a lot of leadership in this situation. They're going to follow their heart, okay? Because they've closed a cycle, or will be closing a cycle on something and taking action on something else, okay? Okay, so let's just not talk on here then, if you don't like what I'm talking about. But somebody's all tied up. It could be this thinking woman here who's taken a lot of action towards victory, but it's something about them not speaking what they need to say in order to make things blossom, okay? And that could go back to somebody suffering from some type of rejection, some type of, yeah, in a caring connection, okay? Somebody, what is this all tied up energy? Maybe their finances are all tied up in something. Look, with this, it is. They feel like they missed an opportunity when it comes to their finances. So Somebody has to go back to the books, back to the drawing board, and make some type of decisions towards action when it comes to gaining. Yeah, look, somebody's very heartbroken about this as well with that 3-3 energy. Whoever, yeah, it's some type of 10 of Wands. There's a lot of burdens on whoever is going through this energy. It's a King of Cups in reverse who feels like he suffered a lot of loss, a lot of battles, a lot of fights, okay? When it comes to some type of home energy, his 10 of Cups, a high-level commitment, maybe with the Queen of Wands here. He feels like he's stuck in some type of sadness, okay? But this person could be recognizing some type of battle, some type of test here. It caused a lot of stress to the healing, okay? So maybe, yeah, somebody walked away. Started putting in a lot of work to bring resolutions from what was causing them all these fights, all these battles, all this stress, okay? This could be this High Priestess that I'm picking up on, this Empress here. And like I said, you have a miracle that's coming in. A lot of progress has happened for you. This has been a journey. Tell me more about this High Priestess. Look, you have the Engineer coming out here with a Servant. You have this ability, this talent to bring resolution to common dilemmas. So you're getting yourself out of a situation. You're serving others with this free and loving heart. You're this child of the divine here. And you're this free, clear spirit. This channel. You have a lot of spiritual energy to you. You have a lot of wisdom. You could be a mentor. And there's some type of avenger angels that are balancing the scales. Some type of righteous energy. Look, it's your guides, okay? They're coming out and avenging things. They're destroying things that could have possibly been destructive in your new life, okay? So they're like, prepare for it. We have a new life coming for you. Look, you have this free, clear, like I said, loving energy about you, but you have a pure soul, a pure heart. Look, you're this child of the divine, this magical child, and you have loyalty about you, chivalry about you, and God is coming in bringing you a miracle. Look, you got some type of bully out here that maybe they need an exorcist, okay? That could be what your guides are destroying, is some type of bully energy in your life that was there potentially to bring some type of destruction to you. But you're a warrior. You could be this artist, and you're able to see life symbolically. You have strength, you have skills, you got discipline, you have this willpower. You're this High Priestess, you're this Empress, and you have conquered so many things, including your ego. And because of that, your guides are about to conquer a bully for you. Now your bully's got a bully type of energy, okay? You have all this potential for power out here. They're not going to let somebody come in and destruct that now, okay? Yeah, you have the spiritual commitment. Show me more for this reading, Holy Father. There's some type of cultured ideas that you're about to share where there's complete surrender for an initiation, for some type of ceremony in the future where things are just really going to come together. It's with this mirrored reflection. I picked up on that twin flame card a minute ago. Maybe you were gonna have you're gonna have a conversation, period, where you're gonna share your ideas with this twin in a moment of completely surrendering. vulnerability. It's going to be that initiation for things to take place for this long-term goal. Look, inside this bubble, look, you have these people coming together. Look, graduation. Put your hats on and turn your tassel because you hit a new level. You're learning to nurture yourself and others, but you put in a lot of self-love, and that's how you nurtured this connection. That's how you brought a balance to the imbalance that was there. Yeah, you brought a change from dark to light. There was a lot of fear that you were bringing with you from this Lemurian era that had you like alienating yourself. So back in that Lemurian era, there was some type of energy where you were rejected, and it came forward with you towards this life. It was energy that had to be resolved and changed, transmuted, so that you could continue on with this shamanic journey here. So these seeds that were planted back from a past life, and it came forward with you to this life, and it had to be dissolved, okay? And you've done it with no interference. You have completed, and look, it's this Atlantean and Lemurian era here. You completed a generational curse with your spiritual commitment. This had to do with seduction and addiction. It was unfinished business, like I said in the beginning, that was over the mind. It was causing you a lot of stagnancy in your energy. But now you're able to go forward with these desires that come true from your heart, with this courageousness past this rejection, okay? You're no longer rejecting your emotions. You found your way towards this mirror, this reflection of you, past this homesickness, okay? Because you found your map. You're no longer homesick. You know the way, okay? Yeah, you're embracing this transition past the confusion, past the emptiness, okay? Somebody's like, I can't take it anymore. I have to free my spirit. I have to return the favor, okay? From past life, present moment, power is what I'm hearing. You really, yeah, it's all come full circle. Somebody is very, very protective over this healing that they've had. Like, they do not want to go backwards. They've had a freedom. They will not jeopardize the freedom that they have found in this healing that they have done, okay? This was the missing link for this person to be like gung-ho going forward. Like, if they ride horses, they're on their horse and they're not stopping until they get there. It's because this person is so self-aware of what they have to do to have freedom now, and they've got the message, okay, past the hive mind. This person is not stopping. No, stopping is not an option, is what I'm hearing. Somebody's saying, I won't lose you in this life. In this lifetime, I won't lose you again. I can't do it. Yeah, success past the spell work, okay? They're like, I refuse. Show me more. Look, back to that Lemurian blood and royalty, okay? So, your name holds power. You definitely broke a generational curse off your bloodline. You're definitely an earth angel. You're definitely a healer. And it's something about you being God's ambassador. But not only are you awakening to this, other people are as well. Maybe somebody's had a dream about your success, about who you truly are as you being God's ambassador, okay? 2 confirmations of that. You have some type of Egyptian ancestors who are battling. That's who's destroying this bully energy, this person that wanted to bring destruction to your life. They're destroying it for you. It's because your name holds power. There's some type of lucid dreams they were sending your way. These were psychic attacks. They were trying to confuse you, okay? That bully energy was, but they wanted to confuse your psychic clairvoyant powers. But you have this gift of courage, and you're past the blocks now. You've had that rebirth, okay? Your guides, your angels, they're definitely protecting you. And not only are you a miracle, but they want you to know there's one on the way for you. You could be a tarot reader, or you've recently seen one. But not only are you a miracle, maybe there's 2 miracles on the way for you. And you can see this. You can feel this. You know this. You're this hermit energy I'm picking up on. And you're going to have success, okay? Past the enemies, past the bully. Show me about this miracle. This miracle is your plans developing. It's you having inner peace with that 33 energy again out here. You're going to get patience. You're going to have more patience than you've ever had in your life, okay? There's some type of allies, some type of alliance that's going to be made that are going to help you deal with some type of annoying details in your life past the complex system. Look, the angel of blessings with divine presence. You're going to know that there's angels all around you and in your life. They're protecting you. They're warding off evil energies so that you can feel good, so you can have hope back in your life, so you can feel this generosity. You've tuned into a higher octave now, and good things are coming to you. You manifested it Thursday. Look, we have this offense, defense. You took a risk. You are a reincarnated energy, and you have long life. You prayed for guidance. You found it. You're not afraid to pull off the impossible. No cause is lost, okay? So you broke free. You realize when there's a will, there's a way, and you accepted some type of emotional pain. You broke free with the energy of unconditional love, unconditional forgiveness, and unconditional love right here. And you've seen the symbols in the dreams. Your emotions connect, okay? You're speaking through the signs. So if you had a situation going on with your twin where you weren't connected, where, yeah, it was some type of places that were feared and untreaded. Somebody hadn't gone to those ocean tides of their emotions. They haven't dived that deep. They've overcome those fears. Somebody is really going to follow their heart. They're going to follow this emotional connection. It's that family unity, but it's that unity between the two. Somebody could have a mentor, because this just fell back out on the floor. I kind of knocked it off on the table, but it just wanted me to pick it back up again. Okay, in 3 weeks, you're going to see a sign from your twin that is allowing you to know they're ready to transit. They're ready to step deeper into a connection, okay? Where there's establishments, where it's peaceful, where you can be you, okay, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, where emotional healing, where you can just really be you. It's bringing you to a place where it's the great revealing, okay? Something's really going to be revealed to you. It's this new start, new projects, new life, attaining your goals. It's success. Today is the day. It could be today on Friday. You get a message, okay, about impossible miracles happening. Like I said, you got all these miracles coming in, so surprise! Somebody might even come to you and go, surprise! And that's the big enlightenment. Somebody's love has awakened and they've surrendered. This person could have recently tapped into their Akashic records. 2 confirmations of Akashic records right here. They've been hyper-focused. They've been growing. And look, on this card, another word, miracles. Okay? So this is divine order, though. Created something out of nothing. Solutions. Reversed a hopeless situation. And it centered somebody's heart. Something to do with 9/26. September 26th. There'll be some type of cords that are cut. Archangel Michael's coming through going, that cord is done. Okay, and right here, grace and truth, okay? So you can take that to the bank is what I'm hearing. By the 26th of September, something is going, there will be a cord cut that can never be severed again, can never be healed again. It's completely forever severed. Heavy emotions that have been weighing you down. No more. No more. Your psychic abilities are going to take off to an all-time high at that moment, okay? Any more messages before we close out, Holy Father? Look, they want you to know that really you've got a lot of psychic development coming, a lot of joy coming in your life. You could see butterflies, you could see dragonflies. Look, with the omens here, you could see a hawk or an owl. You could have recently been staring at the moon. You definitely could be a feminine energy. And all the self-love you showed yourself has allowed you to ascend, to go upward. It's all good for you. You're seeing the signs. You're feeling very joyful. You're honoring your energy. And it's because of that inward journey you've been on. You learned a lesson and it integrated your energy in with another 33 here. There's a reunion because of all the healing that you've done. Yeah, you have a new day coming with this number 11, 3311, angel number 3111. Yeah, you just got a lot of growth coming to you past the struggle. It's because you released all these emotions. All right, collective. Thanks for tuning in with me tonight. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead and hit that. Go ahead and hit the likes up. And tune in with me next time, okay? Make sure you turn that bell on and you can get all the notifications. If you've been on here from day one, I appreciate you. And all the new people, I appreciate you as well. Hibiscus root. Yes, it's very good for cleansing the blood. Pomegranate root. I like that one too. Pomegranate juice, yes. Whoever is on here giving that advice about all the different things for the hair growth, coffee and aloe vera mix, yes, promotes hair growth. Yes, it does. Definitely does. I'm giving you 100% on that. I agree. Talisman of potency. Okay, somebody, yeah, you're the rising phoenix and you have Isis energy around you. Something to do with your sacred objects of powers. Like, if you wear necklaces, jewelry, and stuff like that, they need to be charged underneath the moonlight because it's helping charge up your divine masculine. Okay, now I'm going to get off of here. Yeah, you're moving past the lower energies. Have a good night.